crushing this country with taxes. The government has grown so much. We're just existing to support the government. We have to change everything. If you know this in your heart, and I'm telling you, as a member of the Tea Party, I am going to fight to the end. You think that we should raise the debt ceiling? What are you thinking?
How do you really feel about this, Nancy? This next game is called Zoom Story. In this game, the player is given an opening line from the guide, who then continues to guide the player to zoom into feeling, to zoom into action, to zoom into more detail. So I'm going to receive an opening line from David, and I will play it, and then I will get guided by him as well. So do you have an opening line for me?
Yes, you went, or I should say I went, because you'll be saying it's fine. I went to my next film assignment with a big pirate hat and a lot of trepidation.
I went to my next big part with a big pirate hat and a lot of trepidations. I mean, me, a pirate, what are we thinking of? What did they expect me to sell? Me, a pirate?
Zoom into object.
So they gave me this crazy little hook that I had to wear at the end of my hand, and with this hook I'm supposed to grab at these M&Ms, which is impossible. You can't grab an M&M with a hook. So here I am, this crazed pirate, dying in this treasure chest of M&Ms, and I'm trying to scoop it out with my hook. Impossible.
Zoom into feeling.
And so here I'm a trained actor. I have received plaudits from reviewers and critics, and here I am scooping M&Ms with a hook in order to make my next mortgage payment on a house that I don't even want to live in anymore.
And zoom into the environment.
And around me, everybody is like making notes. There's the clients are making notes in the corner, the producer's making notes over there, the director's making notes. They're making notes about what? A hook in a barrel of M&Ms? What? How important can that possibly be? But they've got these serious looks on their faces as if, well, maybe if you hook the hook that way, or perhaps if the M&Ms were piled in that direction. What could they possibly be thinking of?
Zoom into action.
So there I am, scooping away and scooping away and scooping away, and finally, at the bottom of this barrel of M&Ms, there is a thing I can actually scoop, and it's got a ribbon on it, and I pick it up, and it's the prize that they're going to be giving away in the new M&M's Pirate Contest. Period. So this next game we'd like to share with you is called Never Say. You know how it is sometimes if you said, if only I would have said such and such to so-and-so. I didn't have the courage then, but I have the courage now. Well, here's what I tell them. For sure, this is what I say to them, but I'd never say it in real life.
You always think that you're always right, and because you, growing up, you always had this idea of who I was supposed to be. And so you would tell me who I was supposed to be. And so I had to, do you know what that does to a person, to make them second guess themselves? When you tell me that you think you know me better than I know who I am, I grew up always thinking that I didn't know who I was, that I had to look to you to know who I was. You know, and every time I tried to tell you something else, it was always manipulation. It was always some form of manipulation. So I could never tell you. And you never ever admit you were wrong. You never admitted that you were wrong. You never said, oh, you know what, you're sorry. You were right in that instance. It was always my fault. It was always my fault that I didn't address the situation correctly. And that I'm tired. I'm tired of you always thinking that you're right and never accepting the fact that I know myself best.
This next game is called Emo Switch. I will give two emotions, conflicting emotions, to the players, and I will give them a relationship. And in the middle of the scene, they will find some way to change emotions. happy and sad. That's the basic one. Okay. And the relationship is the two sisters going away to school.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited we're going to Vassar. Can you believe it? I'm gonna like miss home so much. No, you're not. How can you say that to me? You know, my boyfriend's at home and Rebecca. He's just gonna like think about the new boyfriends you're gonna meet. You know, and all their classes and that really amazing chapel and the pond and you know, it's gonna be so awesome. We can go and we can party. But every time I party, I think of him because he loves to drink beer, and I'm just every time I look at him, I just think of him. You love your boyfriend, and your boyfriend loves to drink beer.
Yeah, you know, actually, I think about it, like, we do. We love each other, you know? And when you love each other, you just, distance doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Because love can conquer everything.
I just really don't think that you can really love someone who loves to drink beer more than he loves you.
Oh, you know what?
It's so
it's hard. It's hard when you don't have someone in your life. But when you do,
really
it's the best emotion ever because it doesn't matter where you go or where you are. Love conquers everything. You know, all you need is love.
Oh God,
like the Beatles. All you need is love. And you know, when we go off to school.
My sister is so
someone.
cliche.
You'll find someone. You know, you will. Yeah, you will. It'll be fine. And you know, maybe he'll be, you know, good for you. But you know, it'll work out.
Okay. Period.